with me. They're always there, you know. And they're just, you know, they're family to me, you know. Mike and Danny and his wife, I don't see them as friends, you know. I see them as brothers, sisters. You know, I would do anything for them.
And do you still? How often do you hang out with Danny and his wife?
It's right now. It's been more like once a month. You know, before it was more like every week. You know, but since then they've had 2 babies.
Okay.
So their schedule has changed dramatically. You know, she started her own business. She's a photographer. And Danny, I mean, he's got his work at the post office, but has to come back home and help Ariel with their business. You know, so the scheduling kind of, it's rough.
Right.
But I feel that I haven't made that effort, you know, because I can, you know. I can make a greater effort because I can make my own schedule.
Right.
You know. So I probably hung out more with Mike this time because, you know, he can go out at night. You know, even though he's gonna get married soon, I hope. He has a fiance. Name's Tia. Beautiful. Inside and out. Good heart. Perfect match for him. And
why do you say you hope? Because has he been a bachelor?
He's been a bachelor for a while. I mean, he was married before, and you know, it just didn't really work out. He raised his 3 kids by himself. I mean, he's an amazing guy. You know, an amazing guy. To even take that.
Was he married before and had 3 kids, and then was divorced?
Yeah, he married. He married. He had 3 kids, and then he got divorced. And then he lived. You know, he was a mom and dad. You know, for his kids.
Wow.
You know, and he's an awesome dad. You know, just.
What do you guys usually do when you hang out?
We'll go out. You know, like to watch sports. Sometimes go dancing. Just hang out. You know, or go to his house and just relax and talk about old times. You know, but a lot of times, you know, it's like me and him, and then he starts. Oh, let's call so and so. Okay, and let's call so and so. Okay, and by the end, it's like 4 or 5 of us. You know, just amazing people.
Oh,
you
good.
know, yeah. It's every time I think about it, just, you know, I miss them. I miss them. They're really, really good people.
And today, when you were thinking about missing home, was it like you were missing your friends, or you're missing everything, or your family?
I was missing everything. I was missing home. I was missing my brother. Missing my friends.
Your brother's the one you live with, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was missing my girlfriend. I was missing a lot of. I mean, from what I left behind, I was missing that. You know. But then again, and when I did, you know, when I felt those feelings, it took me back to when I was in the Navy, and you know, I left for deployment, and it's the same feeling, you know, it's a path that I took, and it's a path that I have to complete, you know.
And you were gone for a year when you were in the Navy?
Usually 6 months.
So this will be a longer time.
This will be longer if it reaches a year. You know.
I'm sure it will.
We'll see.
You're a sweet guy.
We'll
I'm
see.
sure it will.
I keep telling Josh, hey, it's full moon, man. Full moon changes me.
Because that's true. You haven't been here for a full moon yet.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, sometimes it's nice to stop and think about, you know, friends and family and good times, because that helps to cultivate good feelings inside of you, and it can lift your mood, and so what you just to focus on. Yeah. And I feel like I'm surprised I haven't done that more, like thought about family and friends, and when I've felt a little down, which is normal here, of course, because of all the challenges, and yeah, so I was like, what are we going to talk about tonight? And I was like, something that makes us happy, someone, you know.
Yeah.
That's true.
How about yourself? What do you miss?
I would say my best friend, because I've been missing laughter. Like, I love to laugh. Like, I love to laugh so hard my stomach hurts, you know? And sometimes I just like to act really silly, too, and, like, just carefree. And so today Amanda and I were, like, dancing for a minute, like, in the middle of the ground. Like, dancing all silly. And, like, for a moment, like, I thought of my best friend. And she is just, we just, like, laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh when we're together. And from the day I met her until now, and we met, like, in Ibiza, you know.
Oh, you know way?
Yeah.
In a party, yeah.
And we were in the same house together, and she's just, like, she's from Iowa, so she's from, like, you know, the Midwest, and she's really sweet and peachy and, like, you know, blonde hair, and she's so petite and cute. But she's so much fun. Like, we've gone on, like, crazy adventures together. and sometimes she'll just act like, I think she's a comedian. I'm like, you should try out and be a comedian. She's like, no, you're an easy target. But she'll, like, do little things like sloth. Like, she'll make up, like, these words, and she'll just, like, make up these characters of herself. And, like, it's just so much fun. And we just act silly together. And same thing, like you mentioned, your friend, like, brings out your inner child. And same thing. And we love to go dancing. And at the same time, we love to stay home and cook dinner together and, like, sit on the porch and watch the sunset. And there's just so many times we've had to, and, like, we're, like, each other's person. So even if we are having, like, a bad day, we call each other. But if we're having, like, an awesome day, we call each other. We're like, I'm having the best day ever. And, you know, sometimes you just call your friends to tell them, like, the things that you're sad about. With her, it's like we can sit there and celebrate, like, what's happening in each other's lives to, like, you know, help to uplift us even more. And she's just such a peach. I love her so much. I love you, Joe. Yeah. And so I'm missing her for sure. And my mom. I always love my mom. Yeah. And she always makes me feel better. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
And so
Moms can do that.
Yeah. I still have a really close relationship with my mom in that way, and I'm really grateful for it. Like, I'll go home just to cuddle with her. And she'll, like, give me massages and just, like, give me all so much love. You know, like, it's, like, endless love. So, yeah, I'm missing her, too. So, yeah, that is. And we laugh, too. My mom and I will laugh so much. Yeah.
So is your mom, are you more like your mom or your dad? Like, or a mixture?
I think I'm a mixture. Mixture. Yeah, like, I feel like my mom likes to dance and she has this free spirit in her. And then, like, my biological father, he was more, like, into school. He likes to read. Like, my mom does not like to read or doing that stuff, but, like, I really like to read. And so I think I have more of, like, that brainy side where I like to sit by myself and read. And my mom's more of, like, likes to dance. And she does, like, her own kinds of meditations where she does hula hooping. Okay. You know, like, where people do, like, the hula hoops, like, all different things. Like, she does all that. Okay. And so it's kind of fun to go home and she's doing all that. And so she likes doing the yoga and stuff, too. I kind of got her into that. But she had 3 natural births. Oh, wow. And so she kind of knows how to meditate and go to another place to kind of ease the pain and stuff. So, yeah, so in that way, like, I think in the spiritual way, like, I feel like my mom's spiritual and she doesn't really know it. Like, she does certain things, or, like, when she massages, she can, like, feel certain points and stuff. Okay. So she has, like, more of, like, a spiritual side to her. And then, so I have a mixture of both. And my mom looks like my sister, but, like, she looks really young for her age. She also had me when she was 18. Oh, okay. And then my dad looks more like, but I think I look probably like my biological father. So yeah, it's a mixture. So.
Yeah, see, I don't look like my mom or my dad.
What do they look like?
It's like, you must be the milkman baby or something.
Why do they look?
They're all short.
Do they look Mexican?
They look Mexican. Just.
Do you think that you look Mexican?
I think I do.
I don't think you look Mexican.
No, I think I do.
You do? I don't think so.
Well, this is the thing. Like, Mexico is so huge. In so many parts of Mexico, there's like more European-looking type people than natives, like more like native Mexican. The state where my parents come from, which is Jalisco, and the city is Guadalajara. Probably one of the more European, like,
people like
influence.
Yeah. Gotcha.
There in Monterrey, there's a few other, and I mean, I think they look Mexican, but then again, I am Mexican.
You know what I feel like you look like? I feel like, like, I feel like you look like one of those paintings from, like, the conquistador days, but you look more like the person who took over, like, not so, because you have, like, your beard and, like, your features are very, like, you know what I mean? That's what I think you look like, actually. Like those, when they painted the pictures in the olden days.
Yeah.
Don't you think so?
I just see
your little kind of hat.
Yeah.
That's what you look like.
Oh, wow. First time I hear that.
But you see it, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I can see it.
Or I can see you in, like, Greek robes.
I can see it with my beard. My beard just
kinda, you don't usually have one?
This last November was when I started growing my beard. So this November would be 1 year of my beard. I've never, ever grown out my beard before. It was no shave November. Someone told me about it.
Isn't Movember the mustache?
Well, the way they explained it to me is no shave means
one of
everything.
them's a mustache and one of them's a beard, but I don't know which one it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
They just told me about it, and you know what? I'm not gonna shave. And it was difficult the first month because it was itchy. And I was like, And then after December, it just became part of me. I left it, and I haven't been able to, like, cut it.
Wow.
I have chances to where I'm just gonna shave it, but I haven't.
Right.
It was a lot larger before, a lot more fuller than I trimmed it. People thought I looked like what they tell me?
You look like a Saudi or something.
What's that?
Like a Saudi
or something
like
that.
Middle Eastern. With a really long beard.
Yeah. But it's been fun, It's cool because I took my driver license picture with my beard, with my full beard. So now that I'll have that car probably for like 10 years because normally they won't switch your pictures